Bawds present How Watson Learned the Trick by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Adapted for radio by Colin Lawrence.
Well, Watson, what are you thinking about?
About you.
Me?
Yes, Holmes. I was thinking how superficial are those tricks of yours, and how wonderful it is that the public should continue to show interest in them.
I quite agree. In fact, I have a recollection that I have myself made a similar remark.
Your methods are really easily acquired.
No doubt. Perhaps you will yourself give an example of this reasoning.
With pleasure. I am able to say that you were greatly preoccupied when you got up this morning.
Excellent. How could you possibly know that?
Because you are usually a very tidy man, and yet you have forgotten to shave.
Dear me, how clever. I had no idea, Watson, that you were so apt a pupil. Has your eagle eye detected anything more?
You have a client named Barlow, and you have not been successful in his case.
Dear me, how could you know that?
Well, I saw the name outside his envelope. When you opened it, you gave a groan and thrust it into your pocket with a frown on your face.
Admirable. You are indeed observant. Any other points?
I fear, Holmes, that you've taken to financial speculation.
How could you tell that, Watson?
You opened the paper, turned to the financial page, and gave a loud exclamation of interest.
Well, that is very clever of you, Watson. Any other observations?
Yes, Holmes. You have put on your black coat instead of your dressing gown, which proves that you are expecting some important visitor.
Anything more?
Well, I have no doubt that I could find other points, Holmes. I only gave you these few in order to show you that there are other people in the world who can be as clever as you.
And some not so clever. I admit that they are few, but I'm afraid, my dear Watson, that I must count you among them.
What do you mean, Holmes?
Well, my dear fellow, I fear your deductions have not been as happy as I should have wished.
Oh, you mean that I was mistaken?
Just a little, I fear. So, let us take the points in their order. I did not shave because I have sent my razor to be sharpened. I put on my coat because I have, worse luck, an early meeting with my dentist. His name is Barlow, and the letter was to confirm the appointment. The cricket page is behind the financial one, and I turned to it to find if Surrey was holding its own against Kent. But do go on, Watson. It's a very superficial trick, and no doubt you will soon acquire it.
In How Watson Learned the Trick, Sherlock Holmes was played by Peter Simmons and Dr. Watson by Barry Brown. The play was adapted for radio and directed by Colin Lawrence. How Watson Learned the Trick was a Bawds production.